What's up, Trophy Hunter? The holiday sale is still a thing in the PSN store and you probably already have seen my previous 2 videos. Well, now if you already have played through all these games, I don't think so, I have another video for you guys with another 10 hidden gems worth playing. You still have plenty of time to decide which game you want to buy because the sale is still going 2 more weeks. So we're jumping right into it with the first game. The first game on my list is Absalom. Well, to be honest, not the best deal, but still worth the money. The game is also cross-buy between PS4 and PS5. And unfortunately, no, the game does not support cross-save, but the game supports online and offline co-op play. The game itself is a beat 'em up game with some roguelike elements. Trophy-wise, well, the game is not easy, but also fortunately not too hard. It's a mix between defeating all the bosses, some combat related trophies, and you also need to complete some specific quests. Keep in mind, for some quests you need to complete the game at least once. If you struggle with a specific trophy, I highly recommend check out Steam, there are some guides available. Next game on my list is a relatively new one, Forgive Me Father 2. If you already played the first one, well, you definitely need to play the second one, because I think it did better than the first game in every way. Super fun first person shooter trophy wise, it's basically relatively easy if you're going for 2 playthroughs. First playthrough on easy and 1 playthrough requires to complete the game on expert difficulty, but this can be done easily in a new game plus with some modifiers like immunity and infinite ammo. So in short, a pretty fun and easy platinum. Next one, to be honest, it's probably not really underrated, Soul River 1 and 2 Remastered. The nostalgia hits you hard on this one. Trophy wise, well, both games share one trophy list, but the second game is basically only a DLC. So if you want the platinum in the game, you basically only need to complete the first one. You need at least 1 playthrough for each game, and each game can be done roughly within 5 to 6 hours. So the time here is for both games. Next game on my list, which is probably worth a try, is The Precinct. It's a simulation game where you play as a police officer and your goal is to clean the city. Pretty underrated if you ask me, but keep in mind it's not a AAA game. Trophy wise, this is basically a very easy platinum with no missables. And beside the easy platinum, another reason why I should give the game a try is because you can have a dog in this one. Pretty cool game, probably not the best deal yet, but still worth a try. Next one is another pretty unique game, The Alters. It's a survivor game with a sci-fi setting. The game got a lot of good reviews because of the story and the enjoyable gameplay. In this game you need to harvest materials, you need to build your base. Unfortunately, nothing is truly too complex, which makes it perfect for also players who never experienced this kind of games. The platinum on this one requires a minimum of 2 playthroughs. The next underrated gem is definitely Whale of the Witch. Well, it was on sale 1 or 2 months ago, but only the deluxe edition. But now you can buy the standard edition for $19, which is definitely worth it. It's a turn-based roguelike game and it's so addictive, I couldn't stop playing the game. With the latest patch they added an easy mode, so 95% of the trophies are easy, but 1 trophy is really tough. It requires to complete the game on the highest tier difficulty, which is not a joke. So because only of this trophy, this is easily a 7 out of 10. All other trophies can easily be obtained by playing on easy. Definitely a must play for genre fans. The next underrated gem in my opinion is Alex 2. Well, some people say it's shit and some people say it's great. So this game is definitely not for everyone. If you expect a game like Skyrim, well, please stay away from the game. But if you enjoy smaller games like Gothic and Risen, well, you can easily give the game a try. Trophy wise, well, with strategic saves it's possible to get everything in a single playthrough, but usually you will end up in 2 playthroughs. So if you're looking for a little bit of a different open world RPG, check out Alex 2. The next game is Riftbreaker, the complete edition. This one includes all the DLCs. The game is a mix between survivor game, action RPG, hack and slash and base building. The game can also be played co-op. Trophy wise, well, nothing is missable. If you only want the platinum, you need roughly 50 hours, but if you also want the DLC trophies, you need another 30 hours. Definitely an underrated gem, and for just $20 you get a lot of gameplay. The next game on my list is our arcade racer, Rally Arcade Classics. As you can already suggest, it's a rally arcade game. Trophy wise, well, we have no missables, but the game requires some skill, because some time attacks and unlocking some licenses are really tricky. I already put in over 30 hours in the game and I still haven't unlocked the platinum. There are 6 chapters where you have to go through and there are a lot of races, but the races are all very short. They are between 30 seconds and 2 minutes. If you're looking for a similar game with an easy platinum with the same price range, you can check out Old School Rally, but keep in mind currently it's not on sale. The time to platinum for this game is highly skill dependent. The next game is Absolute Tactics. The game is also cross-buy between PS4 and PS5, but so far as I know the game does not support cross-save, so it's not possible to auto-pop the platinum. The game is prized for its engaging crit-based combat, unique character skills and charming art style. Trophy-wise, well, you need to complete the game. There are also plenty of combat-related trophies and there are also some difficult-related trophies. For example, you need to complete 10 missions on full golf mode difficulty. But this isn't really a big deal because you can choose any missions. There are not really many players and a lot of people don't know about the game, but if you like this kind of games, it's definitely worth a try. Next is a bundle, the Fort Solis and Lempo bundle. Well, it's only $18 and the two games are Fort Solis, which is usually $30, and Lempo, which is usually $35. So it's definitely a good deal. The first game, Fort Solis, is a solid walking simulator with a sci-fi setting. It's also a very easy platinum. You can unlock all the trophies in a single playthrough, but keep in mind there are some missables. If you know what to do, you can unlock all the trophies within 4 hours, maybe less. And the second game, Lempo, is a psychological horror game inspired by Finnish mythology. The platinum on this game requires a lot more effort, and there's also a trophy for completing the game without dying, but backup save is your friend here. If you need some assistance on some specific trophies, I highly recommend check out Steam. And that's it guys, this was my list for some underrated gems. This was already my third video about the sale and I think it's gonna be my last one. So I hope you found this video useful, thanks for the attention, see you in my next one.